Wait. Alright, so I should update Discord though, right? Even though it's still it does update. What's the deal? What's the deal here?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't think we should do like everybody at everybody, but I don't know. Maybe just do it. Maybe say, hey, we're live, but don't at everybody. You know?
Okay.
Hey, Nappy.
Hey. So the card chat. Hey, we're live. Hey, you know what? We are live. Yep. That's right. We are live. We are so live right now. Join us. Then I gotta do http://twitch.tv/.
Big Tifa says, I heard there are secret potatoes.
What? How did you hear that? No one's supposed to know about the secret potatoes.
Ben, did you hear
Yes.
about the secret chicken?
No, I've heard it's not very secret. You could hear that a mile away. Oh my god. Hey, Bean.
Hey. Bean.
Welcome, Bean. Welcome, Nappy. Welcome, Tiffany.
Bean.
Of course, Nappy.
No, Nappy. No. Yeah. Please do.
Yeah. That's right, everyone. Nappy will be on the show tomorrow.
Watch this, Ben. I'm gonna do something never been done. Ad before the show.
Oh. What I want to share with Nappy. Nappy, check your Discord soon. I'm going to share what I made the other day. Actually, I made it last night. Most of it last night. Still have to add some stuff to it. That's going to be what tomorrow's going to be like. So, my car today.
Yeah.
Well, actually, last night coming home from work, I have issues with the audio system in my car. Ford, in their genius ways, designed the Ford Fiesta from 2017 to have only voice commands work when changing your audio input. So like if I want to listen to Bluetooth, if I want to listen to the a USB plug-in thing, I have to do it through voice commands.
That's
I cannot.
awful.
Yeah, it is so bad. And voice commands only work half the time.
Of course.
So I have my iPhone, and the way to connect it, I had to press a button on the steering wheel. That a little chime happens, and I have to say, Bluetooth audio.
Oh my god!
And so if it works, it connects to my phone. I wish I had a recording of how frustrated I get with this thing every time it happens, because you just see me screaming in my car, Bluetooth audio, Bluetooth audio.
Oh man.
So yesterday, it doesn't work, and this morning it's just like refuses to work. So just the radio plays. I'll tell you later. Show starting. Hi, Miss Aurelia. Hello.
Hello.
And welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to ControlAltDeath, episode 158. 158.
We had a snafu. I was updating the show for the show today. Yesterday. I was updating yesterday for today. And I missed an episode.
But we got it.
We fixed
158. That's what we're up to.
Fixed it.
What are we doing for 200? Oh, wait. We already know, don't we?
Do we?
Didn't I create... for our 100th episode, I created promo art that said 200.
Yes.
Instead.
I remember.
We said something. We need to watch that episode because we have to do something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there was something. Well, we have 50 weeks or so.
Yeah. So anyway, the radio in my car doesn't turn off. It does now. But it's so fucked up. It's so
That's
fucked
so
up.
Awful. That's like they made it at a time when it's like, hey, we have this technology, but we can only use it for this very specific thing. And then it was like, no, it was a mistake.
So much.
It's terrible. Yeah. I'm sorry, Ben.
It's not only Ford's fault, it's Microsoft, because it uses Microsoft Sync, I believe. And I hope they updated this. Microsoft,
I'm sure
are you listening? Because it fucking sucks. Bluetooth audio! Like I scream it, and sometimes it goes, Bluetooth audio, like it connects.
Right.
And then it goes, I'm sorry, I couldn't understand that. Or... I know where the microphone is, so like I put my hand up to it and I scratch it just so it like hears, and it doesn't work.
What you should do, what I do is I got one of those Apple CarPlay little dongles you can get on Amazon for a couple, like $10 or something.
Really?
You plug, does it have a USB?
Yeah, but that's what the hard part is. It's like you need to press the button to activate the voice commands. You can't just press a button to get Bluetooth, USB, or a line in.
Okay.
You have to use the voice command.
But if you plug in something to the USB and you never change it, will it always be USB?
That's the issue. Yes, but sometimes it decides today we're just going to start with the radio.
Okay. Because if you get the dongle, then USB and Bluetooth are kind of covered because it's going to go to your phone. Does it have a screen built in?
Yeah,
like it does.
But not touch screen. It's like
no, it's okay. Oh,
yeah.
Well, you might be able to do it still. You get a little dongle, you plug it in, and it has Apple CarPlay, and you can just use your phone normally, and it plays all your shit, and it shows all your shit. That's what I do.
I wish I had my old car had a cassette player, and I got one of those cassette things that like are wired and you just plug in your phone. But now I couldn't even use that because my phone doesn't have a line in thing.
That's old school.
Because
that's like when I was in high school.
Apple got rid of it. Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome Miss Aurelia, Bean, Nappy. Who else is here?
Baked Potifa.
Hey, Big Potifa. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Outsider? Welcome.
Yeah, outsider. Brandy.
Brandy? Hello?
Hello.
This fucking movie, huh? Yeah. This fucking movie.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible.
That's pretty bad.
It was perfect. It was the most, whatever year this movie came out, it was the most that year movie I've ever seen. If that makes sense. 2008, I think, is the most 2008 horror movie I've ever seen in my life. You know? So it is what it is. You know? It's not horrible.
What? I have a question. You know that show The Bear or Bear? Is it called Bear or The Bear?
With the guy in the white shirt?
Yeah, he's like a chef.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen it. Is that the kid from this movie?
No.
No.
I can
Okay,
it is easy to confuse, but this kid always fucking plays like emo kids in horror movies. He was in Jennifer's Body. He was in another movie we watched. And then I recently saw him in a show where he wasn't emo, and now he's like an adult. And it was weird to see him as an adult. Like, I've only ever seen you as like a fucking like 15 to 19-year-old kid in horror movies. And now he's like, apparently he aged. Like, he ages. It's so weird.
What the hell? Get
Yeah.
out of here if you do that.
Yeah. Pretty weird. Anyways. But no, a different guy.
Gotcha. What have you been watching? Been watching anything?
I
Watch
watched
stuff?
I watched 3 things. I watched a documentary, I watched a movie, and I watched a show. I'm gonna save the documentary for last because it's fucking great. Yeah,
you got married.
I did. I did get married.
The Bear is good. Brandy, yes.
How
was it?
Yeah, that's
What'd
right.
you do?
No, it was amazing.
Did you say I do?
I did. I did say I do.
Did you jump up and down after?
No.
No.
It was
what are you supposed to do?
It was good. Thank you, Bean. I didn't jump up and down. Elvis, we saw Elvis. So the place we went, you can pay for Elvis, and he will officiate your wedding. But I was like,
so he was in the building.
He was indeed in the building. But I was like, old stoner.
Hey, old stoner.
That guy looked like Zoltan a little bit.
Thanks for following, old stoner.
He was in the building, and when we were putting together our package, I was like, like the Vegas vibe and all that shit I want to do. I had to draw the line at Elvis being at our wedding. I was like, I don't think I want it. And then when I saw Elvis, I made a really good call because this fucking dude
made the right decision.
This guy was the worst Elvis I've ever seen in my life. You know what he looked like? Let me show you.
Elvis.
He looked like what's the guy from Napoleon Dynamite? The Uncle Rico?
Uncle Rico. Okay. So this wasn't later years Elvis. This was
No. He looked like an old Uncle Rico. But he looked like Uncle Rico from White Lotus. Which is what, there he is. Let me see. He looked like this, right? Except the wig was like a little too high up, so you can see that he was bald. Like you can see his forehead, and it was like here, like an inch too high. And I was like, oh my God, this is the worst. Is the worst fucking Elvis.
Could you just have Elvis? Could you just have Elvis in like sitting in the pews, like just watching the wedding?
Probably.
Instead of like officiating it.
Then you'd have to pay for him to sit there, and I was like, no fucking way.
Mm.
But what was great
I would want that. Yeah.
is we did our ceremony and we were taking pictures around the area, and we went in to like grab our stuff and leave. And next to where we got married was another like wedding room, and I heard Elvis singing in there, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. It was a recording, like it wasn't actually this man, of course, which is like even weirder. But after I heard that, I'm like, man, I kind of want to see that. I want to see him lip syncing Elvis, But it was good. It was good.
Old Stoner says Bobby Elvis from Sons of Anarchy. I remember him.
Oh yeah, Bobby Elvis.
Remember that guy?
That's
the short guy,
the short big
who
guy.
Dresses up. Yeah, he dresses up as Elvis.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't he get like kind of not canceled, but something happened with him, right?
I don't know.
Bobby
He's
Munson.
still alive?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he always plays bikers in movies, doesn't he?
I mean, he looks like one,
Yeah.
Mark Boone Jr. Something happened with him at one point. I forget though. Anyways,
so you got married?
Got married.
You went to Meow Wolf.
Went to Meow Wolf. Did a little recap on Monday
on your shows. Yeah.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. I loved it. It was incredible. Watched some Cops in the hotel.
Cops
in the hotel.
Like Bad Boys, Bad Boys.
What you gonna do?
Watch Cops.
I love to watch TV when I go to hotels because I don't watch TV anymore. I watch TV, but I don't watch TV. Like I don't watch live TV, And I love. It's something I love to do, And then when I got home, we watched real stuff.
What'd you watch when you got home?
So we watched the entirety of the new season of Black Mirror.
Do you love it?
I absolutely loved it. And I don't know if
Best
you're a Black
season.
Honestly, it might be my favorite season. Like it's hard to top like season 1 and 2, but this I said this in the Discord a little bit, but like this felt like the OG original Black Mirror, whereas like cool ideas handled really well and some of them leaves you with like a punch to the fucking penis, I love this season. Yeah, Ben. Yeah. I love this season so much. Every episode was good. There were some fucking shockers in there. There was one I want to tell you to like go watch one, but I don't want to tell you because then you'll know something about it. But it's so good.
I plan on watching all of them.
Okay.
So I love Black Mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, those are good. That's a good show.
The Aaron Paul one, the space one. Oh man, what a doozy, Ben.
Wow.
Yeah, Wild by Design, Beyond the Sea. Sure did make me feel something. So yeah, I loved it. I still enjoyed the ones I didn't like as much, which is saying something. There you go. Because last season was like, there was 3 episodes, and it was the Miley Cyrus run, and the one where you can have sex with your friend in a game, and then I forget the other one. And it was good. I liked those. But this one was like, oh shit, this is Black Mirror, But then some of them weren't Black Mirror. They were, but it didn't really. It felt off. Like if you had seen this specific episode I'm talking about, if you'd seen it in something else, it'd be like, oh, this doesn't even remind me of Black Mirror, but it was still Black Mirror. It's so fucking good. You gotta watch them, Ben.
I will.
What about you? Yeah.
I finished The Last of Us. I finished it. Wow.
You love it?
I loved it.
You did.
It was so good.
Did.
So good.
Perfect.
They did my favorite scene so much justice. it was like it was from the video game. It was so good.
Hospital?
No, the I don't want to ruin. I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Act it out.
The
Not the bears!
Bees don't faze me anymore. Hey, Benny. What scene, Ben?
the scene with the animals that they encounter.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness, so good, so good.
Yep. What a show.
I love the way that last episode starts with the thing, you know.
Yep.
So good, so good.
Yeah.
And I'll be starting. I'm gonna start the video game soon. The second video game. I can't wait. Is it bad?
No, it's incredible. I might like it more. It's a lot. There's
really?
A lot. Yeah. It's.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Beautiful.
Well, just do it. Just play it.
I will.
And give me updates. Give me updates as you hit certain story stuff.
I will.
You should stream it. That'd be fun.
I will.
Do it.
Do you think that the part 2 is on PC, right?
I don't think
Or
it
is it
is.
not?
It's not. I'm sure
okay.
it will be eventually, but it is not on PC yet. And that's that's another reason why I bought the remastered one, and I want to replay it. But I know once I beat it, I'm gonna want to play 2, and I don't have my PlayStation anymore. So now I'm like, should I wait? You know, I don't know what to do. But Diablo's out, so now I got all I'm doing is Diablos.
Diablos.
You watch anything else?
But it's your turn.
Oh, my turn. I went to the movie theater and I saw The Flash.
You want to see my impression of the Flash?
Yeah. Did you go around the world?
Yeah, I'm back.
Can you go pick up?
That was intense.
I left my phone charger in the hotel in Vegas. Can you go get it?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. It wasn't there.
Oh shit! Someone stole it.
It wasn't there. Someone took it.
I wasn't gonna go see The Flash, but then we did because I'm interested in. I love The Flash as a character. I love the Flashpoint as a story, and the fact that this is gonna like reboot everything and setting it all up for James Gunn. Very interested in it. Didn't want to support Ezra Miller, but the movie is fucking tanking, so I felt like, you know, my $20 or $30, whatever, for 2 tickets is going to be fine. So we went and saw it. I really liked it. Hate to say it.
Really?
I hate to say it, but I really liked it. It's really good. It's a shame about everything going around this movie with Ezra Miller and the fact that like the DC that we know is fucking gone, which is not sad because most of them are truly awful movies. But like they really did do something cool and set up something cool, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. It was funny, had good action. I really liked it. So I think it's next to Man of Steel, which is still one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. I think this is the best DC of the new DC movies, not counting Batman and shit, but like of the new ones, the Snyderverse, it's the best one so far.
Even better than Suicide Squad? Because that movie was cool.
It was cool.
The new one.
Yeah,
one.
I know. The James Gunn one.
Yeah.
No, probably not. But it's really fun. Like, you got fucking Michael Keaton and shit, and seeing him and hearing the music, and they did well. What, anyways, I won't say that's maybe a spoiler, but I really liked it, and I'm a little confused still about how exactly this is gonna set up the new James Gunn, because it's a little bit confusing. But I'm all there for it. It was great. It was fun. The baby scene was good. Wow, look who everyone just came in all at once. You got Inky, Zoltan, NPC, Zombie.
Hello.
Jesus.
Zombie says he wasn't notified.
I was.
Twitch isn't notifying. I don't think I was. I didn't get it.
Maybe they don't like you.
Well, welcome everyone. And Zoltan, we didn't ban you. Did we ban Zoltan?
I can.
No.
No, I'd never ban Zoltan.
No.
I mean, we do have 75 notifications in the Discord that go live, so it's kind of on you guys. That means what you just admitted that you mute the notification channel on our Discord, and maybe that's why you don't get notifications. Flash. It was good.
Flash, you loved it.
Had some cameos that were good. The biggest issue with the movie is, and this has been said all over the internet, is the CGI is horrible. It is so bad. It is like PlayStation 2 cutscene era.
No way.
Bad. Like oh shit, we can do 3D now. Let's make a bunch of 3D cutscenes for fucking this third-person shooter game. Like, it is bad. And like there's one cameo that is mainly CG, and it should have been a holy fucking shit, this is amazing moment, but it was so bad that I'm like, ugh. I want to say it. Can I say it? Can I do a spoiler and say what the cameo is?
Are you about to spoil the Flash?
Does anyone care? Does anyone care? I'm gonna do it.
Put the spoiler thing on.
So I'm gonna put this spoiler on, and when it's off, you can unmute, okay? So I'm gonna. You ready? Okay. Yeah, Miss Aurelia, the Superman lips was awful. This was worse. Hey, Don.
Hey, Don.
The whole point of this movie. Oh shit.
Hey, Grandpa Seth.
This is the Flashpoint, and if you've never seen Flashpoint, are you familiar with that story? Flashpoint story? Okay. Basically, he goes back in time to save his mom from dying, but that is what led him to become the Flash, so it's a paradox, and he fucks up, and it's a multiverse fucking movie. It's that type of it. It's Back to the Future. It's all that shit. Though there is one great, when he goes back and saves his mom, he meets himself, the new version of himself, and the way he finds out that the universe is different is Back to the Future gets brought up, and the new version says how much he loved Eric Stoltz as Marty. And at first he kind of is like, what? And then he keeps saying Eric Stoltz, and he's like, what are you talking about? It's not Eric Stoltz, it's Michael J. Fox. And that's how he learns that the universe is different, and I thought that was amazing. Anyways, there's a cameo where you're all over the place. There's toward the end of the movie, when everything is happening and they're flying everywhere, you see a bunch of different Supermans, and Batmans. So in the beginning, you have Ben Affleck. He's like the main one. And then once he goes back to the new timeline, it's Michael Keaton, which is awesome. And then you see eventually, this multiverse, like I don't even know, cloud. It's just the CGI. It's like mud. It's just shit everywhere. And you see Christopher Reeves as Superman with Supergirl next to him, the old Supergirl. But like, it looks awful, but you know what? He's no longer with us, and he's young at the time in Superman. So there's that. And then they do another one, and this one is like the big one. And you see Superman in the distance fighting a big spider. And then you and I immediately knew what it was, because I'm like, I've seen this documentary. And then they kind of pan around, and it's you ready? This is it. It's Nicolas Cage as Superman.
What?
because if there's a documentary called "What Happened." The Death of Superman Returns, What Happened or something, and it's basically a whole documentary about Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Batman. There are pictures of him in the suit, and it was supposed to be this big movie. And I think
Superman.
Yeah, did I say Superman? Or did I say Batman?
You said Batman. You said Batman.
I always have Batman on my brain. Yeah, he was supposed to play Superman, and I think Kevin Smith wrote the movie. And it was famously supposed to have this big spider that like the producers wanted, but it never happened, obviously. And then eventually Henry Cavill became it. So you see this.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question about this?
Yeah.
So are we in? So if we're seeing different Supermen and different Batmen, are we? And we're seeing them as the actors who portrayed them, correct, in this movie? Does that mean that we're in different multiverses? Is it alluding to that, like when we see these movies that like we switch timelines?
I don't think it goes that deep. I think it's more of just in DC. You mean like, are we?
Well, I mean, look, we
the
have,
audience.
We've had different Batmen. We've had different Supermen. And what this is saying is that these Batmen and Supermen are from different timelines or different multiverse. They're from different universes. So, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But like to us, like when you're pulling those people out, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
It's not like
it hurts my brain.
They're not saying that the audience is part of anything. It's not like the Flash knows there's an audience. It's more of in the story of DC, there's multiverses where this Bruce Wayne is Michael Keaton. Not Michael Keaton, the actor, but the guy who looks like Michael Keaton. And then in this one is Ben Affleck. And then this one is whatever and whatever. But it's not like the audience is in on it or anything. It's not like the audience is a character or anything like that. That'd be cool. But that'd be way more confusing.
Yes.
So you see us fighting the spider. I'm like, holy shit, it's going to be Nicolas Cage. And then Nicolas Cage shows up, and it's young Nicolas Cage with the hair long. He had long hair. He had a really low neckline suit. The suit was pretty awful. Nice. But it's the suit that you've seen pictures of. And I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. But then you look at it, and it's 100% awful CGI of Nicolas Cage. It's not him. Like, it's so bad that I'm like, he wasn't even in this movie. This was not a cameo. This was not a Nicolas Cage cameo. He didn't say a word. He didn't speak. It was just his CGI video game face. So I'm like, do they have
images?
Yeah, you want to see it?
I would love to.
Well, I feel like if I show it, that's going to be a spoiler for people who might be watching and not listening, you know?
Oh, that's true. Okay, never mind.
I have an idea. I'll show it later as if I thought about this, you know? And I'll show it like as if we're not part of this conversation, but something else.
Yeah, but then people will still see it.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I won't show it.
No, don't do that.
Google Superman Nicolas Cage. You'll see 1,000 different pictures. And so that was the big cameo. You see the 66 Batman, but even that was like a clip from the show, basically.
Like Adam West
Batman, he's in there, but it's like it's not that cool. And then they didn't bring in Bale. I'm like, if you bring Christian Bale out as Batman, I'll be happy. They didn't do that, of course. And then Don asked for a post-credit scene. There was a post-credit scene where he fixes the universe, everything's good and resolved, and he comes back, and Bruce Wayne calls him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm coming up, whatever." And you're expecting Ben Affleck, and out walks George Clooney. George Clooney's Batman, not
good old,
not in
George
the suit.
Clooney.
It's George Clooney as Bruce Wayne. George Clooney's like, "I'm not getting in that fucking suit again." So he walks out, and Barry and the Flash is like, he says like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then that's like the cut. And it's like, haha. You got George Clooney.
This movie sounds absolutely horrible. Like, you like this movie? This sounds like a complete like fan service, like
100%.
garbage.
It's fan service up the ass. It's if you but I'm a DC fan. I like Flash. I like the Flashpoint. I hate to say it. I don't like Ezra Miller. And I hope this is the last time we ever see them. But they are fucking awesome as the Flash. They're a great Flash. They're neurotic and weird and crazy and so different from all the other types of superheroes you've ever seen. Like, I really like them. And I wish that they weren't a fucking psycho and could be our Flash forever. But it is what it is, I suppose. But it's a fun movie. It's good. It's very funny. It's Andy Muschietti, I think, is the guy who wrote and directed it. Who did the It movies, It 1 and 2, and he will be doing a Batman movie for James Gunn's universe. So I'm excited for that.
Cool.
Gabe, how do you rate the CW Flash show? It's a loaded question. We can turn this off.
Okay.
No
that
more
also
spoilers.
had Ezra Miller in it, correct?
It was a very brief cameo. My button's broken.
The whole show be spoilers.
No. Where is it? God damn it. Oh, there it is. I really enjoyed the Flash show for the first like 4 or 5 seasons. And then it got, it was ridiculous from the beginning, but then it got like fucking so weird and so I had to stop all of the Freak of the Week shows of like Arrow and like Legends of Tomorrow, all of those CW DC shows. I used to watch all of them, and I was like, I can't do it anymore, and I stopped watching everything because it gets so weird. And with the Flash show, it's like the main villain is always a speedster, an evil speedster, every fucking season, and it's like, I don't know, do something new, you know? I liked it though, and that's why I was like, why didn't they just use that guy? Like, he was awesome. He would have been perfect for it. But they had already filmed 99% of this movie, so. And then at the very, that's a spoiler. Never mind. Well, no, it's not a spoiler. At the very end of the movie, they had a post-credit scene that was removed after James Gunn came, and they reshot it with Ezra Miller and a new cameo. And you could totally see that it's a wig and it's like shot at a completely different time. And it's like, ugh, you know, it's just like, I can see you cut here and you deleted it and then you added a new one with James Gunn. Because they were teasing, they were setting up further DC like Superman stuff with the old guard. And they needed to delete all that shit. Because James Gunn came in there and gutted everything. So. That was the Flash.
Thanks, James Gunn.
You can.
Thanks.
It's really, you don't need to watch it. You don't need to. If you don't care about DC or the Flash or any of that, there's zero need to watch this movie. So, yeah.
Gabe, speaking of the multiverse, I also went to the movie theaters and I saw Spider-Man.
What? Thwip.
Yeah. What is it called again? Spider-Man Into the Multiverse?
Into the
Across
Spider-Verse?
the Multiverse?
Across the Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse? Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse. That was cool. That was a cool movie. You haven't seen it yet, right?
I haven't seen it. I chose Flash instead of Spider-Man.
No spoilers, but it's really good.
I've heard it's incredible. Did you cry?
Very, very cool. No.
Oh, okay.
I webbed.
You look down and this web area.
Yeah. It was really good.
Cyanide T says there's different versions across the theaters. I did see that.
What?
I didn't look into it to see if it was real, but I saw a thing that said that there are different theaters are playing different versions of the movie, which is fucking wild.
That's cool. That's really cool.
But also, like, really minor details. Oh, okay.
Ah.
That's so fucking cool. That's so smart.
Hmm.
They should have promoted that more. Like, hey, go see different versions, and they double, triple their money. Would you go see it again to see
That's
a minor
pretty
detail
cool.
change?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I mean, I like the movie, and I'll probably see it when it comes to, you know, home theaters.
Yeah.
When it comes to VHS. But no, I wouldn't go to the theater and see it again. I want to see another movie I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I
Bean
can't
says-
wait for the Barbie movie. When that comes out, I'm seeing that in the theater.
You're seeing Barbie. Are you going to see Oppenheimer?
No.
Ah,
How long is that one? That
Long.
one's probably going to be like 4 hours.
you got to do
No,
a double
I'm a
feature.
bu-
Tom Cruise said that everyone should go support theaters and see Barbie and Oppenheimer. Double showing. We're going to do it, Ben.
Tom Cruise can
Watch
fuck
it.
right off.
Oh, shit. You
He
said
can
it.
fuck right off.
Said
Fuck
it.
you, Tom Cruise. Piece of shit.
Hey. Hey.
No, come on, Barbie, man.
Mission
I
Impossible.
want to see that movie.
I
Oh, it's good.
I do want to see Barbie, but I want to see Oppenheimer 1,000 times more.
Really?
It's Nolan.
Yeah.
I'll go watch that man
What
poop.
else? Ew. You hear that, Christopher Nolan? This
I have-
man wants to see you shit.
The
He's
question
down
is,
for it.
yes. The question is, which one do you see first? We were talking about this. Do you see Barbie first or do you see Oppenheimer first?
Yes. No. Barbie. You only see Barbie.
No. You see Poopenheimer.
That's a new movie.
Poopenheimer.
Good one. Good one.
There's a news
Really?
story about this that might interest you in seeing Oppenheimer, Ben. But we'll get to it.
Okay.
I have one more thing that I watched. Do you have anything else?
Oh, I got so many.
Oh, okay.
But you go.
No, you go. I only have one more.
I watched the latest episode of Stars on Mars.
Okay.
It's excellent. I watched the latest episode of MasterChef. I
Okay.
watched, and that was excellent. And I watched I'm a Virgo, the first episode. You need to watch this movie. You need to watch this show.
What is this show? I don't know what it is.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I don't want to tell you. I think you know what? Don't look it up.
Okay.
Stop looking it up. Just watch the first episode. If you like the first episode, I think you'll watch more.
Okay.
Because I'm totally gonna watch more.
Okay.
If you watch the first episode and go nope, then don't watch any.
Okay. Is it a scripted? Is this a reality
Yes.
scripted? Scripted. Okay.
No, just scripted. It's super good.
Okay.
Super good. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
I'm
Do I
a
have to-
Virgo.
have to order
did
it?
Did you? No, it's free. Part of Prime. No, it's not free. Did you see? Sorry to bother you. The movie?
Sorry. I watched the first season. I haven't watched the new one yet.
No.
Oh,
It's a movie.
I'm sorry to bother you. I was thinking of I Think You Should
Yeah.
Leave.
No.
No. Oh, wait. Wait a second.
Is the telemarketer?
Yes.
Guy? Okay.
I know.
If you like that, you'll like that show.
I know
show.
someone in this show.
What?
Yeah. I know someone who's in the show. And I am a Virgo.
Who is it?
It's an actor.
Can you say who it is?
I think so. His name is Winton Odd. I don't.
Oh, you worked with this guy, right? He was
Yes.
in one of your movies?
Yeah. I don't know the context of this. I don't know. But yes, I worked with this dude several times actually. We made a bunch of stuff together.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Yes.
Well, can you bring up a picture of him? He's not the main guy.
I don't think he's the main guy. I don't think it's the main guy.
I think it's the main guy.
Are you sure?
Look up IMDb. Does he play Cootie?
It's not the same guy for sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Virgo. No,
the main guy is
the main
Cootie.
guy
Cootie.
is Jarrell Jerome. I think he's in like a smaller role.
Okay. Well,
I believe.
the main guy in the show is named Cootie, and he's awesome.
But speaking of this of Winton, we were in Vegas eating. We were at the mall. We're not a mall, but it's a shopping center. And Ben, we got tattoos. We got matching tattoos. Yeah, we did. And then at the mall.
And what of?
At the mall.
I know, but what tattoo?
So we're gonna go. Okay. Let me back up. Story before the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mall. There's tattoo places all over the place in Vegas. We're gonna go to this place called, I think it's called Coolsville, which is near Fremont Street. Which is, they do $10 tattoos, and I think they do 5, 10, 20, and like 40, and they have an options for each, and it gets from really simple to a little bit less simple. And but there's not a ton of options because they got to be quick. So we wanted something like love related or wedding related or a couple tattoo or something. And the only one that they had that was kind of close was a king of spades and a queen of hearts. So we're like, okay, we both like that idea. It represents Vegas and everything. So we were like, let's go there and get that. And then this was Thursday and we left Friday. So the day before, we were going to do it on Friday because we were, swimming in the sun and all that shit. And we don't want to do tattoos before that. So we were in that mall walking around the shopping center, and there was a tattoo place called Club Tattoo, I think. And we're like, let's just do it here because this is like an actual, like really a good place. And they're definitely not going to charge. They definitely didn't charge $10. But let's just do it here. It was empty. And so we went in and we were like, we could have picked anything at this point, but we were like, let's just do that because it's super quick and short. And so we did that. So it's still a little raw, but I have a little king right
raw.
There. Yeah.
Nice.
It's peeling. Anyways. So we got tattoos and
Congrats. And you got married?
I did. Elvis was at the wedding.
What?
Effie doesn't do great with needles and blood and all that shit. So we immediately went across the way to a hamburger place called Ketchup's. It was all ketchup.
John Mustard's.
Like ketchup. They had a big statue of KJM. We went to a burger place and we were just, hanging out and eating a burger and fries and shit. Mm-hmm. And anyways, they had TVs all over the place, right? And I'm sitting there eating my hamburger, nom 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 nom, and I look up at the TV, and I fucking see an actress who I've worked with before. Her name is Syra. She was in a short that we did years ago. And I'm like, holy shit, it's her. And then the commercial, it's a commercial. It pans out, and it's Winton sitting fucking next to her. Two people I've worked with in the same commercial at the same time on screen together. And I took a picture and I sent it to him and I'm like, dude, I'm in fucking Vegas eating a hamburger and I look up and I'm seeing you on the TV. It's so weird. Exactly. That was my reaction.
Hey, Grit.
Great. It blew my mind, Ben, and I was like, holy shit, I fucking
That's
know
crazy.
both of them. And like I met her because through him, he didn't really introduce me, but he was like, hey, we told him we were working on something and we needed this actress, and he's like, you should use her. And we talked to her, and we eventually did a short with her.
That's awesome.
And then I texted Alex, my friend, who I did all the stuff with, and he was freaking out about it. And I was like, it was cool. It was weird.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Crazy though. Must be a national fucking commercial. I think it was for like insurance or something. But yeah, it was cool. And I see both of them separately all the time on commercials. So I only worked with her once, but I worked with him a bunch, and he is fucking incredible. So 100% he will be
That's awesome.
He's gonna be a big boy.
Big star.
Winton.
Big star. Did you watch anything else? I went through all mine.
I have one more. I was saving the big one for last. I need a drink before I start talking about this one.
And this was this is a documentary?
Yeah.
Can I guess what it is?
Yes.
It's the sequel to the Jared from Subway documentary that you watched.
There's a sequel?
No, there isn't.
Oh, that'd be so sad. I don't want to watch any more of that guy. That fucking slimy creep. We watched a documentary. It's on HBO.
You and Tom Cruise, Jared.
Hey, okay. Let's not say anything about Tom Cruise. Is not in the same realm as Jared Fogle.
They both suck.
Tom, I like you. Just get out. You know what I mean? Get out.
He's Sea Org. He can't get out. He's stuck there.
He'll come out one day. He will, 100%. I believe it. And he'll expose them. We watched a documentary it's on HBO Max. It's called The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. Do you know who Natalia Grace is, Ben?
No.
Okay. Natalia Grace is the inspiration for the Orphan movies. Okay. So she is a little person with dwarfism who was adopted by an American family. She was from apparently the Ukraine, and they adopted her. And then they eventually said that she was not a little girl. She was an adult woman who was terrorizing this family. Eventually became the inspiration for the Orphan movies.
Wow.
And so I'm like, okay, this sounds fucking awesome. Let's watch it. And we watched it. And dude, it is like Tiger King fucking level of insanity.
Really?
It's not just simple, she's an adult and she did crazy shit. It is fucking crazy. The twists and turns, the characters. I was telling Gumshoe about this the other day. The dad is like the main one who's kind of telling the story, and he is such a fucking whack job that during one of the episodes I paused it and I turned to Effie and I'm like, this is Nathan Fielder in a suit. Like, there's no way that Nathan Fielder didn't write this whole thing, because it is so fucking crazy, this story, and everyone involved is so weird. And like, it is not as cut and dry as what it seems like. It's like, are they lying about her age? Are they doing this to do like all of this crazy shit? I don't want to say exactly all the details, but like,
yeah, no, that sounds interesting.
Everyone should watch it. It's on Max. It is so fucking good. The mom is crazy. The dad is crazy. The kid is kind of weird. It's crazy. And it's funny because the dad is so weird and overacts everything and like acts out the things he's telling. He acts it out, and it's like, what are you doing, dude? It's so weird. I saw clips of it on TikTok before I watched it, and I'm like, this can't be real. Like, this, you can't write it. You cannot write this shit, but it feels scripted. it feels like you're watching a mockumentary about something because the dad and everyone is so weird. But yeah, I highly recommend it, and the story is still ongoing.
What's the name of it?
The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. It's fucking crazy, and you and Naomi should watch it. I think you guys would.
I will
laugh at it. And
watch it. I've never seen the orphan movies, so do I need to see those movies? Okay.
No, it has nothing to do with it. They mention it once, but it's what it's about generally, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, so it's great.
I watched The Orphanage. Did you ever see that movie? Ooh.
I never saw The Orphanage.
Oh my God, Gabe, you need to see that movie. You need to see that movie. That scared the shit out of me.
Is this the
Guillermo del Toro? I think produced it. I don't know if he wrote it or directed it. I think he's somewhat involved.
He did not.
This movie. It's scary. It's so
is this is this CAD worthy?
Yes.
Too big?
It might. Hey, we watched The Haunting in Connecticut, so I think.
And on IMDb, it says more like this, and the first one is The Others, which we also watched.
Ugh. Yeah, it's not like The Others.
Okay, I'll add it to the list. Maybe we'll do it eventually. Looks cool. I remember seeing the trailer.
It's one of those movies. It's one of those movies you watch a second time.
Okay.
It's one of those.
I'm in.
It's one of those, guys.
I'm in.
Hey, Twitch. Welcome, Twitch.
The Others is not that great.
No.
Sarah plays no games. He needed to make a better choice. So yeah, that's all I watched. Seriously though, everyone should go watch the documentary because it's fucking crazy, and it is like it seriously feels like Tiger King, where you get the story, and then it's like, here's the other side of the story, and then here's another side of the story, and then you're just meeting all these wacky people, and it's just a fucking weird web. Recommend it.
Brandy loved The Others. Brandy, it's okay.
Okay.
You can like that movie. We didn't
Zombie,
really like it that much.
we don't all have the same taste. Zombie doesn't like A24 movies, but I still love Zombie.
He likes one of them, doesn't he?
I think he liked X. Maybe
which one?
X.
Oh, X. Yeah.
I don't know. Thanks for your permission. You have permission.
You're welcome.
To like the movies you like. You're welcome. Tusk. That's right. He likes Tusk. Great movie. That's all I watched. Do you have anything else, Ben?
No.
Okay. You want to do some news?
Wait, before we go to news, we don't have a movie for next time, do we?
We don't. We need a suggestion. I have a list we can go through,
Orphanage.
You want to do Orphanage?
I mean,
we did. That means we do
really
two
good.
Like bigger budget back-to-back movies. Is that okay?
Is it big? Is it big budget?
I mean, it was in the theaters.
Well,
I remember
a bunch of movies that were in the theater.
We can do Orphanage.
I don't think we did. We do any direct-to-video movies?
Oh yeah. You think Microwave Massacre was in theaters?
Yes. I don't know.
So my only concern with The Orphanage is it's in Spanish.
Yes, subtitle.
And sometimes that is hard to do on the old Plexiplex, but we can try. I can also just rent it on Amazon again. You want to do that? We can do that.
I don't know. Were there any other suggestions? We'll discuss this after. Let's get to the news.
Let's do it. This is huge news, Ben. I'm starting off with a banger. We have the new logo for Saw 10. You ready for this? Bam.
Congratulations.
So if you look close, Ben, You have the original Saw logo, and then they added an X here, and that's the 10.
Yeah. Looks kind of out of place.
It does,
It's
actually.
not wobbly.
It does.
It's not wobbly like the other ones.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny that they released this. And it's pretty funny that this is a news article. But yeah. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to get a trailer in July. Here he is. He's back, baby.
You need to stop.
No. Never stop.
The last one was bad. You
No.
have to admit the last one was bad.
It was great. They're all great. I love them all. We're going to do them for CAD at some point. The list. Once we get through fucking Texas Chainsaw and God knows what other franchises, we're going to watch the Saws, and I'm going to be a happy boy.
Is Texas Chainsaw Massacre the next?
I want it to be,
after
but
Halloween?
we can decide.
I like that idea.
We can decide as a family.
God.
I
I
mean,
mean, the original is one of my favorite movies.
oh,
And the sequel is so good.
I've only ever seen the first one.
Oh my God, I'm going to hit you.
Okay. What, you think you
need
can
to see the other
You
ones?
think you can come over to me and hit me? You can't do that. Oh shit, you can now. Ugh. Paranormal Activity as another one I want to do. Those are my two favorite franchises. There was a time in my life when every year there'd be a Saw and a Paranormal Activity every October. It was beautiful. Yeah. Hey, Dink.
Hey, Dink, what's up?
I want to do Texas Chainsaw because I've only ever seen the first one, and well, that's not true. I've seen all the reboots. I've seen the prequel, and I've seen the new one, obviously, that we watched together.
New one. Oh
But I
my
haven't seen
God.
the old sequels. So maybe we'll do that.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I watched the first one. I rented that from Blockbuster for so many times.
Yeah.
So many times. And then I eventually just got the VHS. It made more sense. Save money. Just buy the movie.
Yeah.
But I watched that like so often. I loved it so much. And our friend Chrissy Felmuth, she was like, 2's really good. And I was like, I watched it a long time ago. I don't think it's that good. I watched it again. And I was like, it is on par with 1.
Damn.
It's completely different. It doesn't have that like this was made and this might be real feel.
Right.
It doesn't have that. It's more movie than that. But it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
I can't believe I've never seen it. Chop Top?
You need to watch it. Chop Top.
I know.
You need to watch it.
I'm a piece of shit. But now I'm saving it. I'm saving it for CAD. I want to watch it fresh.
Right.
Fresh eyeballs.
So let's go with that after.
Okay.
Halloween.
Next news story article. I don't think you care about these movies. We're getting a new Insidious movie called The Red Door, and the news here is that it's PG-13, which makes sense.
Well, congratulations, you probably made it crappier.
But I don't like it. I will watch this movie. I don't think I'll see it in theaters, but I will watch it when it comes out.
This is the one with he watches the videos.
No, that's Sinister.
No.
I also get them confused.
Damn it.
Yes.
This is the ones that have the sequels with the doll?
No, that's Conjuring. This is the one where it's the zombie knows her name, the Lynn something, and it's like the lady, and it's like the haunted house, and then they go into like the dead world or whatever, and it's like cool, and there's like monsters and shit. Lynn Shay, yeah, her.
This is like it's a couple that can speak to ghosts.
Nope, that's Conjuring. Same guy though.
But it's
That's
same
why
guy.
it's-
Okay, good. That's
why
why
it's
I'm confusing it.
Extra confusing because he's in both. He's in 2 of
okay.
the franchise. They need to get him in Sinister so he can be in everything. The Further, there you go. I really like these movies, and I'm excited for this one. I might go see it. I don't think it'll be good, but I do like these.
Okay.
The Red Door, Ben.
This isn't the one with the lawnmower.
That's Sinister.
Sinister. Maybe I haven't seen these. I'll see it.
You should. They're
The
fun. They're fun.
Original?
They're like early 2000s. They're like Haunting in Connecticut level horror movie. Like they're 2008 horror movies. Hey, Grizzleby.
Okay.
Hello. This is the one with the astral projection kid. Yes.
I think I've seen
Bad
it.
news
It's
today.
like
Roscoe's
black
here.
and white.
Hello, Roscoe.
Hey, Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Like
Black
when
and
they
white.
go into the world, it's like black and white and gray
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
wispy.
Yeah.
I see this.
They're cool. I like them. I'll watch it. I'll report back.
Okay.
Spirit Halloween is ramping up. They're releasing their new animatronics, some of them, including a Crypt Keeper, which is pretty cool. Oh wait,
What?
Does this show everything? Yeah, so here's another picture of it, or something. No, that's a dead cat.
Aw. Cat. Oh, it's a dead cat?
Yeah, there's some. They're doing more killer clowns. Look at this. This one, man.
That's pretty cool.
Look at those little feetsies.
Ooh. I've never seen his feet before.
Now you have. Take a sniff.
Gross. Take a sniff. Pull it out.
This is
The taste of
fucking
juicy fruit is
rad.
gonna something in your mouth. Juicy fruit. It's gonna move ya.
see
It
what we
tastes
got
so
here.
sweet, and you'll love it.
Are we?
Ooh, that's creepy.
Are we? Like, is Halloween starting early this year or something? I feel like I'm seeing Halloween shit all over.
Yeah,
the
it's no
place.
longer. It's no longer in October.
It's June.
They moved it. It's official.
Damn. I mean, I'm all for it. It's just like it's so early. Oh, look at that pumpkin.
Ooh, I like those guts in that pumpkin. That was cool.
Permanently Halloween.
Lots of clowns. Lots of clowns. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the idea of killer clowns from outer space, but there's so much of it lately.
Yeah. It does feel, especially if you went to a Spirit last year, they have a whole section for killer clowns. Outer
That's
space.
amazing.
Holy shit. Which is cool, but weird, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, the game's coming out, but I wouldn't think
Yeah.
that would be something that would. I don't know.
Hmm.
Killer clowns from outer space. Holy shit!
This is good news for me, as I am currently in the midst of watching this show. MGM Plus has renewed horror series for a third season. Very happy to hear.
You like this?
I am
You
loving
like
this show. We're finishing it up now. I think we have 3 more from season 2. Didn't know that it wasn't renewed yet, but it's coming back next year.
Nice.
Good. Hopefully they start doing stuff that I want them to do. 10 episodes. Woohoo!
10.
Twitch,
That's a lot.
we did. I discussed it a little bit ago. I loved the entire season. I loved them all. But Ben hasn't
How
watched it,
much?
and not everyone has watched it, so we're not
No.
doing spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. I loved it a lot. A lot. I'm going to skip this one because no one cares. I'm going to save that one for last because that one's for you. Evil Dead. This is old. This is old news, but we didn't do a CAD last week. So Evil Dead is on Max now. If you haven't watched it, Evil Dead Rise.
Yo, it's good. I can confirm.
So fucking
Seen it
good.
in the theater. And it's
So good.
good. Super good.
Go watch it. Here's more Killer Clown stuff. More, I think these are Funkos.
Ooh.
Yeah, Funkos. This is pretty
You
cool.
like the popcorn? Oh.
Yeah. I guess it's just these two. So many. I feel like that's just not like. It's weird, right? I don't understand it.
Mm.
Why there's so much. Like, I go to Target and there's Killer Clown toys.
What? Really?
Yeah. It's so strange. I know it's like a cult movie, but I didn't think it was that big. I don't know.
Holy shit.
This
We
is
need
very-
that drop. We need
know.
that drop so
We do.
people know what we're talking about.
Holy shit. This is the last
Holy
news
cow.
piece of news.
Yeah.
This is for you. And I think this is going to make you want to go see the movie.
Twitch unavailable username is asking about Black Mirror. Yes, Gabe has watched them all.
I told him.
I have to check it out.
Told him like 4 seconds ago, Ben. You remember?
No.
Okay. Christopher Nolan says that Oppenheimer
Watch my movie.
is kind of a horror movie. Does that sell you?
No. Kind of. Well, I mean, this is about the bomb, right?
It is. I believe it is horrific.
Sure.
In that way,
Yeah.
I don't. It's not like a horror movie. But he said that people are leaving, or there are reports of people being devastated after watching it. Think of the kill count. It's a zombie. It's true.
Yeah. Crimson, welcome. Hello.
Hello, welcome in.
I'm still not going to see it.
You're not gonna watch it at all, even at home.
Oh, maybe at home. I'll have to
Ben.
block out 4 hours of my day.
He says it's
Jeez.
kind of a horror movie. We do horror movies here. You have to watch it. Kind of a horror movie. Ah, you missed me. You stabbed Oppenheimer.
Ouch.
It's not 4 hours.
I don't know if.
Let's see how long it is.
Just saying. It's
Oppenheimer.
probably close though.
Runtime. It's 3
That's a lot.
3 hours. It's not that bad.
But like,
3 hours and 9 seconds. He
Uh,
says.
I'll watch it, but not in the movie
You-
theater. I'm watching Barbie.
You will never watch this movie. I'm telling you now.
Are you serious? Are you
will
challenging me?
You will never watch this movie, Ben. And if you start
I
it,
will.
it will take you
Yes.
3 months to finish it. I will bet you a pizza right now.
What? Oh, all right.
I will buy a
talking my
pizza
language.
and order and send it to you from your local pizzeria.
All
if
right.
you watch this movie when it
When is it come?
when it
When
comes
does it
out
come out?
on digitally, whenever, 6 months from now, and you finish
Mm-hmm.
it within a week.
Gabe, you said pizza. That is probably what will get me to watch this movie.
If you watch it from the day it's on Plex
Mm-hmm.
till
Okay.
let's say this. This will make it harder for you. The day it's on Plex until the next CAD.
Right.
Could be a
Okay,
week.
And we're saying Plex when it's on Plex. It's like a good digital cut, not
yes,
we're
a
not
good
talking
a good version.
filmed
A good version.
in the movie theater. Okay.
So you have up to a week, could be a day. I don't know, whatever
And it's
whenever it
3
lands.
hours.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours.
It's for a pizza. I'll buy you a pizza.
All right.
All right, we have a deal. Let's shake
Mhm.
on it. But you got to come over here.
Well, what do I give you if I don't watch it? Hold on.
A pizza.
Oh, I give you pizza too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pizza bet.
Watching it.
That's all the news I have for today.
All right. That's all the news I have too.
You had news?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Haunting in Connecticut. Or are you barfing? You
Yeah, I'm
getting those
barfing. Watch. You ready?
ectoplasm
You ready?
coming out? Oh. Oh my god! It's ectoplasm. It's just a chicken.
It's a chicken.
Um,
So I think I had actually seen this movie before a long time
Really?
ago. I remember I don't remember anything other than him in the basement and the locked room. Because I remember thinking like, that's scary. And that there's a room in his room and he can't go in and he's sleeping there. I thought that was like, it blew my mind. But I didn't remember much of anything else in this movie. It was okay. I liked it. It was fine.
I just remember the poster. I remember, I don't know what movie I was seeing, but I saw the poster and I was like, what the hell is this?
It is odd to make that your main image.
Yeah, that's not even the main character.
Nope.
It looks like Jesse Eisenberg, right? Is that his name?
Yeah.
And you're like, is that going into his mouth? Is that coming out of his mouth? Is that vomit? Is that hard? Like, is that like a weird amber? What is it?
Is there a mosquito? Is there a mosquito in there, and they're gonna make Jurassic Park from it?
Right. Yeah. We learned that it is ectoplasm, and that if you're a medium, it comes out of you when you talk to ghosts or something.
But not if you're a large.
No. Or a petite.
Amber is the color of my vomit.
It's the color of my...
It's a good one, Zombie.
Whoa.
I think they played that at the hamburger place when I was at the mall. I'm pretty sure that was on.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, Joey.
Hey, Joey. Welcome.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something, but I forgot.
I didn't like this movie.
Lost it. Nope. Hold on. Nope. Lost it. Nope. It's gone.
You'll never know.
I liked it. It is, like I said, the most, whatever year this movie came out, it is the most that year movie, most that year horror movie I've ever seen. It's a lot of like early it's like American Horror Story, the intro where it's like lots of flashes and lots of sounds and lots of like zooming in on stuff. It's a lot of that stuff, which I like. I like it. But it didn't blow my dick off, Ben.
Me either.
So it was all right. Yeah. So
I don't know about this movie. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I don't think I'd watch it again. No.
Oh, I would never watch it again.
But it's not bad. It's not like it's a horribly bad movie.
It's not bad. It's just not. It's not even really like fun. It's just kind of boring, and it also feels like they filmed multiple endings and then just put them all in there. Like the movie ends like 3 times, and then it keeps going, and then there's like a whole another like fucking 20 minutes. Like, the movie's over, and then it's like, wait, it's not over. There's more, and I'm like, okay,
right.
It's almost 2 hours long. It's an hour and 42 minutes, and it feels long.
Can I ask a question about this?
Yeah.
This was inspired by true events?
Yes.
Or this is totally true?
I believe it's inspired. True. And that's another thing that I have an issue with is in the beginning, you see them setting up like this documentary thing that they're filming of the mom. But that never comes back again other than her voiceover.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, if this was true, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. That was so unnecessary to include, I think. Just have a voiceover. Yeah. You can have a voiceover. She's the narrator. It's fine. You know?
Yeah. So was there a house in Connecticut where there was like this weird guy who drew all over these dead bodies and put them in the walls?
I actually didn't research it, but let's look.
Because, I mean, I feel like if that really happened, we'd all know about it. Like, that would be like, oh, there's this crazy serial killer in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
And he's famous for putting bodies in the walls and drawing demonic things on them and removing their eyelids.
It was probably like... it's probably like a very small version of this, and then they just were like, let's do this whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of articles about this, but they're very long.
Don't read them.
The Ed and Lorraine Warren apparently were involved in this, which is the Conjuring couple.
Oh.
Or are they talking just about the movie? We were called Campbell's.
Cerelia says his kid threw up on the table and it caused him to spiral.
I just barfed. Had some mushrooms before. Ruined his life. I don't know. I'm sure we can research it later, but
yeah.
So we start off with a mom and a sick kid. Wears gumshoe when you need them. And he has cancer and he's dying. And I feel like, is the reason they go in the house literally because it's just closer to the hospital?
It's closer to the hospital and they won't have to drive for very long. And she makes an executive decision to move her entire family to a house that is cheap. They don't know why it's cheap, but it's cheap. And it's closer to the hospital because I believe he's getting chemo or not chemo, but there's some sort of treatment that he's getting.
New experimental treatment.
Yes, new experimental where they put. Did you see what they put on his face? That weird mesh.
I think that's part of the scanning process. I don't think that was the treatment.
Oh,
I think that was like to keep their head still so you can scan. It
looked like. Have you ever gone to the supermarket and sometimes they put oranges in that? It looked like it was a bag of oranges. But yeah.
It wasn't. It was a bag of cancer, unfortunately. No.
Yes. Yeah. So they moved. Yeah.
It is weird that she was like, hey, I made a decision and we're moving here. I get it. Why the reason? But here's the bag of oranges.
It's weird.
Even with the play button, it looks like oranges. But it is odd that she was just like, I'm going to do it. But whatever. We meet the dad, who is kind of a piece of shit throughout the whole movie. He's a drunk, but even when he's not drunk, he's kind of an asshole. He was in something somewhat recently, but I don't remember. So they go in this house, and it is a very spooky house. I think she's walking around, and the real estate agent is like, she's like, "What's the catch? Like, what's the deal?" And he's like, "Well, it has a history," and then it cuts. So she knows the history. They do tell her,
she does,
but she doesn't tell anyone else. There's a dumbwaiter. There's there's a basement, and in the basement is another locked room, which we later learn is like a doctor's office where he did all of these, not experiments, but
it's like a morgue, right?
Morgue,
morgue.
Yeah,
it's.
There's a furnace to burn the bodies.
An embalming.
It's a funeral home. Yeah, it's a funeral home. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the decisions that the characters make in this movie are a little weird and a little too movie decisions that I don't really like. Like, this kid has a nightmare about the room, I believe, first. That there's like a weird person inside that room.
Yeah.
He can't open up, and then he goes, "I'm gonna sleep down here.
Right. Here, I think this is
This
one
is
of
my
his-
room."
He sees two people in there doing it, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hang out in here."
And then he sees like a weird, like fleshy person. Oh, I thought I saw like a weird, like guy with like all his like face coming off.
We see
Hey,
him
Transmeta. Welcome.
inscribing. Hey, hello. See him inscribing the bodies, and cutting the eyelids off, which was pretty gnarly.
I mean, some of the effects in this movie were pretty cool.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Like that.
He goes here and he puts his hand on the wall, and this is very like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Gross. And this
There's
kid was
spaghetti in there.
This kid was in. Yeah, there's. Wasn't this kid in the Nightmare reboot? Wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he was.
I think so.
He was one of the kids.
Can we see that meat again? It's such
just
good practical effect that it's so gross.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's like moving. It's like breathing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. That's right.
So, they think that maybe his like part of the experimental thing that he's going under. One of the side effects is that he hallucinate. You might hallucinate, and if you hallucinate, you can't be part of the thing. You can't be part of the experimental treatment.
Let's not say anything.
Right.
And it's like, I get it. You want to cure the kid, but also, what if the side effects are really fucking bad and will forever alter your brain? You think it's a medical thing, you should maybe mention it. But yeah, Mr. Realist says he was just in Smile. That's the movie I was talking about, where he wasn't like emo. He wasn't like a weird emo kid. He was in Smile. That's right. He's a cop. They're living with their niece, right? The kid's cousin, who was in Silicon Valley. Yes. She's hanging out there.
And does she have a kid? Is that her kid?
I don't think so.
Like a little kid.
I think that's her sister. That's the sister. The kid's sister.
Wait.
The boy's sister.
Okay.
No, brother. I mean, brother and sister.
Yeah,
There's two, right? Is there a girl? No.
Yeah.
There's a girl. There's a girl because they play hide and seek. Yeah. I think that's all of their kids, and then she's just the niece who's living with them.
Forgettable characters, because you're really focusing on the kid who sees everything,
and
the mom,
Jesse Eisenberg,
and then and Jesse Eisenberg, and sometimes the dad when he comes in drunk.
Yeah. So he's starting to get visions. They're sitting at the table, and the kid is getting visions of this these people in this event.
That mom. That older woman at the table, not her. That lady.
Yeah.
Doesn't she look like the lady from Mandalorian? Bo-Katan.
Oh yeah.
Bo-Katan?
Yeah, I can see that.
She kind of look like her, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
They could have used Bo-Katan in this house. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the hospital and we meet. He's doing chemo, and we meet.
All right, this pastor guy.
This guy who I really like. This actor. He's been in a bunch of stuff. I forget his name. He's there. He's hanging out. Yeah. This is another movie thing where you just meet the exact perfect guy you need in that exact perfect situation.
Yes, he talks to him about hallucinating, but he's not really hallucinating. He's seeing the dead because he is on. He's dying. Both of them are dying. So they have the ability to kind of see both worlds, the living and the dead,
because
and he gives them a card.
Yeah, they're like closer to death than normal people, so they're able to see things that normal people can't see. Which is a cool concept, you know. I like it.
Sure.
And then in the middle part of this movie is a lot of just visions, and they're scared, and then the kids are playing hide and seek, and then they get stuck, and then the kid sees a thing, and a lot of like Yeah, the kid gets one of the kids gets their foot stuck in the attic, and they go yank it out, and the foot was right next to like a box.
Right, and they open a book.
There's a book.
There's a book in there.
There's photographs of dead people, which we see earlier, and then there's photographs of this
eyelids.
Yeah, there's a box of eyelids, which is nasty.
They don't know what it is, though.
Yeah,
they're like, "Ew, what are these?"
But they show us a flashback.
Someone left some Fritos.
Oh, gross. Salt them up a little bit.
Someone left a box of Fritos in this.
Right. It's like, nom, 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 nom. What are these hairs? Yeah, so they see photos, and then they do the old library research scene where they go and research and get the entire fucking story, which is really great for them. And but here's pictures of the ectoplasm. I know ectoplasm is like a thing, but like I only think of Ghostbusters when I hear ectoplasm.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe do a different name, right? Ecto or something like death plasm or spirit gasm. You know? I know it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Hey, advice. Hey, reptile.
Hello. Essence.
Reptiles.
Spectral essence. Spectral essence.
Ooh, I like that.
So we learned that this mortician dude is for money, right? He was getting paid by people to contact the dead. Spirit slime. Contact the dead, and he used this kid who was a very powerful medium, Jesse Eisenberg, but not Jesse Eisenberg. And when it happens, you get this ectoplasm that comes out of all of the holes, including the pee hole and the butthole and the V hole.
Ew.
Advice. But this one, oh, here it is. The one that we see, the one that's on the poster, the main one, went wrong. It went very wrong.
Too much plasm. Too much
spirit slime. And we don't know right away, but it killed everyone in this room. And the mortician would etch, like he would carve these symbols in, and then he hid the bodies on all of the walls, because if you cut the eyes out open and you put them there, you scared?
When you talk about this, I get a little scared.
It's okay. And he lined the walls and the ceiling and the ground with dead bodies to help, like, funnel power, I think is what he was saying. And they cut the eyelids open because then the dead can't rest. So that helps make it more powerful or something like that. It's a little convoluted. But yeah, so the dad is having a hard time with the son dying, and and he had to sell his favorite truck, and he comes home drunk and he rips all the light bulbs out, which is very kind of disturbing scene, because he's like being a big old piece of shit in front of his family and scaring everybody.
Also, he doesn't know that there's a switch that can turn it off.
And it's like, dude, you're poor and you're smashing your light bulbs in your antique house. You know?
Dumb.
Are you stupid? So they bring in Dr. Jesus here, and he has a cool magnetic cross.
Dr. Jesus.
And at first, when she meets this guy, he's like, "Get out of my house, get away from my children," which is smart because you're just a man. But then she realizes what's happening, and she believes the kid, and they bring him in. So his thing is, the reason that this boy is haunting the other kid is because his bones are still in the house. So the goal is, we got to find the kid's bones and bring him outside and bury him, give him peace, and it'll be fine.
No peace.
No peace. So they do that. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens in the house. After we see like a flashback of Jesse Eisenberg killing everybody, and then that's what kind of like awakens everything. So all the dead spirits in the house, they chase him around the house. He goes in the dumbwaiter. He goes downstairs. somehow he ends up in this. I don't remember how he ends up in the fucking furnace.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It seemed like the dumbwaiter went straight to the furnace.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
can't be right unless it's supposed to be like a trash thing. But that's what happened.
Maybe it's a garbage disposal.
Maybe. But it's a morgue. I assumed it was literally for bodies. Right? So yeah, you're seeing all this shit. And he somehow ends up in there. And he gets burned alive. So the dude is like, oh, the body's in there. Let's go get him out. So they get him out. Everything's great. It's done. It's calm. Peace. Everything's great. And then it's not, though. It's not great.
That's the first ending.
That's ending number
And
one.
There's
still 20 minutes left.
Ones.
So the bones are in Dr. Jesus's car, and he looks back and he sees the kid, and he's like, "What? You're still here?" And then he calls and he's like, "Wait, no, we were wrong. The spirits are still in the house. The kid was like trying to protect you. So now that the kid's gone, like it's gonna be worse. Get out of the house." The Silicon Valley girl's taking a shower, and they do like a suction thing with the shower curtain, and it like sucks her in. That was so scary. That'd be so scary. And then the kid, they go before that. The kid is resting upstairs, and they go upstairs, and he has all the carvings. Oh, sorry, he has all the carvings on his face, and they're like, "What did you do? Oh my god!" So they take him to the hospital, and because the girl's in the shower and they're gone, they miss Dr. Jesus's call. And then they come in and they see that he escaped. Broke out the window, like, oh my god, where did he go? He's running back home. And he's like, you know what?
He's got a plan.
I'm gonna take care of this myself. He scares the shit out of his fucking cousin because he's just like walking with an axe like he's Jack Torrance or something. He's not like, get out of the way, I need to burn the house down because the body's here. It's not gonna be over. No, he's like staring at her like he's fucking haunted. So he goes in and he starts breaking down, and you can see all the
Connecticut.
In Connecticut, you see all the dead bodies. He's like, "Oh my god, what are we gonna do?" So he starts getting all the bodies out of the wall.
This was gross.
Fires everywhere. He's burning everything. He's like, "You know what? This is how we do it: cleansing by fire." And he's like,
"Get out of the house too."
No, like, Ben. He's like, "No, I'm gonna die.
You don't need to stay there.
I'm gonna die.
Stay there."
And
this is stupid.
It's so fucking stupid. And
they're
all
will burn if you're not looking at it. Trust me.
Exactly. Exactly. So he's just standing there. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna die with everybody. It's how I roll. I deserve this. And the fire department's like, yeah, man, he's in there. And then the mom is like, no, I'm gonna go in, and she goes in. There's the bodies are hitting the floor. The bodies hit the floor. Hey, Dread. Denied. Not Dread. Denied.
I denied.
And then a fireman busts through the wall right behind her in the exact perfect spot. And they escape. We see a vision of the
this
kid.
This ending was so weird.
We see a vision of the kid, and he's a good. And now this guy sees him. And I assume that the kid can't see him because he is now healed, or he's not gonna die or something, so he can't see the kid anymore. That's what I got from it, because you see this shot and he's not there. It's like, okay. And then
because at the end they say that his cancer went away.
The ghost took away his cancer. Yeah, and then right at the end, fully disappeared, and he made a full recovery. Great. Awesome. The Aikman house has been rebuilt, restored, and resold, and then they say that the new tenants have not complained about anything weird. And that's it.
Because it really didn't happen.
Of course not. Of course it didn't happen.
Bodies in the...
I like the idea that the kid barfed, and it just changed the fucking life of this family forever. So also I do want to point out that the font in the beginning and end is fucking papyrus, just straight up papyrus. Not even gonna add some grit. anything to it.
At least add some grit.
Right?
And
No
glitter.
grit and glitter. So I don't love the movie. I will never watch it again. But I didn't hate it. You know? I didn't hate it. I don't think it belongs super duper low, but I think it'll be pretty low.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, let's rank this movie.
Let's rank it.
Let's go over there. Oh, it's weird.
I'm gonna try and take a sip before we get roiled. Nope. We need a royal. We need a royal. We need a royal. We need a royal. We can't do it unless we get a royal. There we go.
Thank you.
The Knight
Miss Ruler.
says.
Thank you, advice.
Thank you.
Grit and glitter.
The Knight K says, to be honest, everything similar that came out then was found footage, so deserves a few points for sticking it out. Couldn't disagree more. But I'm a big found footage fan, but I get what you're saying, and I do agree. They did stick it out. Because this could have been a found footage movie. Maybe it would have been better. So every week we rank the movies that we watch on this show. I'm gonna put the list there if you want to check it out. This is our big list here. And then down here we have the really bad movies that we absolutely fucking hate. This does not belong on this list, but it's there. We have Friday 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. We're doing the Halloweens right now. We're due for one, maybe, I think next week we'll do one.
Next week.
So where do we want to put The Haunting in Connecticut?
Go up a little further.
I think I would put it, because this is in the category of it's not really fun, and it's not a movie like I would like tell people like, oh my god, you gotta watch this, like let's watch this right now. You know, it's not a fun movie. So because of that, I would put it like, honestly, even Terrified had some cool stuff. I'd put it
I'd watch this before Winnie the Pooh.
I think so. That was more of a letdown. Ghost Keeper. I would put this at.
Always forget what that is.
That's the snowy one in the abandoned like hotel.
Right. The
glorious. I would put this at 119. Winnebago. I would put this above Ghost Keeper at 119.
Yes.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Hunting in
Advice says, come on, you had to have known Winnie the Pooh was going to be a letdown.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we did.
Absolutely.
But
still
I wanted to
like
it. It's like it's an indie. But it was bad.
There's new indie coming out soon.
Are you going to see that in the theater? I'm going to see that in the theater.
100%.
You have to.
100%.
That's one. Yeah.
Can't wait. It's going to be terrible. But I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things is down so low. To be honest, it was meant for VHS cassette quality and not the HD release stuff of late.
That movie, wasn't the problem with that.
No, the problem is that it fucking sucks. That movie fucking sucks. I hate that movie. I know what you're saying, and Zombie is there with you, but I fucking hate that movie. It's so boring.
It is pretty boring.
Awful movie, but I get it. So next week,
Advice watched 5 trauma movies yesterday. Which one's Advice?
What?
Good trauma movie. Oh yeah. So let's discuss. What are we watching Saturday?
Let's look at the recent submissions here.
Oh yeah. You can join our Discord.
Yeah, join our Discord
and suggest movies.
I'm gonna do Discord. Discord.
Yeah.
We watch movies every Saturday night. A watch party. We host the movie for you, and then we talk about it the next week.
Yeah. All you gotta do is you gotta bring your own snacks.
Let's do something
Saturday,
like older.
10 p.m. ish. So when we start our pre-show, and around like 10:15 is when we start the movie. We're gonna do an older movie.
Hello.
Hey, Nalg.
Aurelia
Log.
posted
Thank you for the follow.
dolls. What's dolls? I just googled dolls. Dolls horror.
Was that the one with the
1987?
The girl, the little doll that takes her eyes out? Yeah, I remember seeing this. I've never seen the movie, but that poster.
This looks
I
cool.
remember the poster.
They walk, they kill. They walk, they talk, they kill. I like all those things.
Walking, talking, killing.
I don't want to watch. I'm
Can we see
looking
a
at the
trailer?
trailer. I'm scared of boobs though.
Oh. But this is on YouTube. You can't show boobs on YouTube.
I think you can in certain ways.
You could show boobs on YouTube? All right, we gotta watch this. See those?
Oh, we said a word. Yeah, it does
Yeah.
seem very up at mastery. Oh shit, they have guns. Yeah, this looks rad. All right, let me just make sure it's like streamable somewhere. This seems like a movie that would have the entirety on the old internet. It's on Tubi.
Love
On-
Tubi.
It's on Tubi.
Nice.
All right. It's on Tubi. So let's watch Dolls from 1987. Let me get
and
the
let's-
poster.
Let's go back to YouTube. Let's put on Sir Mix-a-Lot's put them on the glass, because apparently that has boobs in it. Thank you, advice.
Shit.
All right, yeah. Let's watch Dolls.
Dolls.
We're watching Dolls.
This is a
Saturday.
Mr. Aurelia suggestion,
night.
so if it's bad, you know who to blame.
It's Aurelia. I'm
excited
Looks
too.
cool.
Who do we want to raid?
Who's on right now? Do we have cool people
Let's
on?
see.
Cool friends.
Retroactive Bex. We got Dank, Josh McKelvey, 8-Bit Val.
Your choice. You pick.
Does anyone have any friends on? Other friends? Let me do a quick browse. A quick browse of the art. Jesus Christ. People with your fucking
Dr. Jesus.
Dr. Jesus. People with the anime titties on the art, you know? And you got to start drawing anime titties on this channel. That'll get us partner real quick.
All right. Let's go. I'm going to draw butts. That's my thing. I'm going to draw butts.
Should.
All the butts. Draw all butts. Just boobs.
There needs to be a horror section on Twitch. That'd be cool.
Did you say Retro Bex is on? She's
Yes.
really cool.
Want to do
She
her?
makes amazing art. Yeah.
Okay.
This is one of the first people I followed on Twitch. She makes amazing art, and she there's some like felt stuff that she makes that's really cool. Do you ever see that felt thing? Felt like that's like you stab like needles into the felt and you make it
Make little like balls and like little animals and shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a horror tag.
You
How
want
do
to
you
do horror?
How do you search? Oh, search tags. Is there horror art? Oh, there is a horror art. No one's using it.
Well,
It's okay. Let's do Bex. She's cool.
Okay.
Go
say hi.
Go say
Say
hi.
hi for me. I have to go to work.
I love you all.
Love
We'll
you.
be back.
Remember, guys.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Happy.
Oh yeah, and Nappy's gonna be here
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, 10:30 p.m.ish.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it.
I love you.
Shadow puppets. I love you. Don't be a dingus. Please. Please.